Hey, Top Gun options traders and investors, Matt Buckley, call sign Whiz, here with Thursday's market sit rep. And folks, Wednesday was just absolutely nuts. Pictures worth 1,000 words. Just absolute hemorrhage in the market. Hope and change forward. Here we go. Right over the cliff, folks. We really are accelerating downhill. This is the pullback that I've expected. I've hedged our portfolio to be ready for, but still, this is it's getting ugly. I mean, just the market sold off and never caught its ground. Look out below, folks, and I don't even know where to start. Yeah, there were some economic reports that came out, and retail sales were the biggest things to come out yesterday, and they came in poor. Retail sales were poor. Yeah, we saw retailer Abercrombie and Fitch come out with better than expected earnings. The stock rose about 28-30%. I sold into that yesterday, and I do it again today. Today we're going to see some interesting earnings out of Gap, Target, Wal-Mart, also Intuit, Viacom, and Dell. So getting to see some more retailers, Gap, Target, and Walmart, because the ANF numbers, I think, were an aberration. And so taking a look at Gap and Target today, along with Walmart, should give us a better sense of what's going on with the retail sector. Also on the flight schedule today, we have some PPI numbers, obviously weekly unemployment claims, but really who cares about those? The election's over with, and obviously the voters really don't care about unemployment, so who cares? Empire State Manufacturing Index, along with the Philly Fed. So let's see how the Empire State and the Philadelphia region, how they're doing. Also mortgage delinquencies, that's going to be an interesting report to see as well. So, but here's what I really want to get to. Wednesday was Bizarro Day. We have, if you haven't seen this video, this is what you do to terrorists. This is what the Israeli Defense Forces did to a Hamas military wing commander that's been killing Israelis. There you go. Go say hi to Allah for us. Folks, it was an absolute surreal day, from attacks in the Middle East between Syria, Israel. Here we go. War. You've opened the gates of hell. Iran's starting to get involved here. Israel's launching operations. IDF's ready to initiate ground operation. Here we go, folks. And then you have the president who decided to hold a press conference. Why he hasn't held one in about a decade, I don't know. But he held one after his election here. And I was almost physically ill at the questions he was asked. Softballs. They weren't even softballs. They were cotton balls. Whatever happened? Anybody remember Ronald Reagan's second term in Iran-Contra? Of course, nobody died in Iran-Contra, but it was an absolute love fest. I thought they were going to ask him what his favorite color was next. Horrible. Our media is being complicit in the absolute destruction of our financial markets and our country here. So there's just absolute craziness going on. The General Petraeus affair got another general ensnared in that one. Essentially, the president said, hey, yep, right here. The White House sent Susan Rice, Ambassador Rice, UN Ambassador Rice, out to the Sunday show circuit to lie. They admit it. Yeah, we told her to go out on the Sunday talk circuit and say it was that the whole Benghazi attack was about a video, even though they knew for a fact at that time the attacks weren't about a video. So here we go. It's and he just stands up there and taunts us. Like, yeah, I did this. What are we going to do about this? Here's a reporter. I've never seen you lose, Mr. President. Oh, my God, folks. Here we go. Companies are laying off. Small businesses are downsizing. Forward, hope and change. Here we go. Be careful what you wish for, folks. In our model portfolio, we took a little bit on the chin today with some Facebook positions. I've several bearish double vertical spreads on with Facebook. Took it on the chin today because the lockup expired, and also because of a short squeeze. Same thing with ANF. Let's take a look at ANF Abercrombie and Fitch today. Was up about, there you go, about 34%. This, ladies and gentlemen, is known as a short squeeze. The last time ANF saw 40 was to the downside, and to the downside incredibly. So this short squeeze today is not going to last long. And this incredible pop in volatility, it was yesterday it was a 64 versus like a 34 implied to historical. So sold the hell out of ANF pop as well. When Facebook and ANF are up, significantly on a day when the market's down 185 points and the SPOOs are down 19, those are selling opportunities. Okay, and we took advantage of those in the Top Gun Options model portfolio. Gold positions are doing great. Why? Because Obama's destroying the dollar and inflation is eventually going to appear. So there you go. Got an SDS bearish bullish on SDS, but bearish on the market. Double vertical spread that's up $1,600 in a couple days here. Nearly 500% gain in that trade. So took a little bit on the chin on Wednesday, but just take a look. Go to the Drudge Report because obviously this is where you get the real news. Rahm Emanuel, the mayor of Chicago, secretly recording via recording device reporters, which is a felony in the state of Illinois. But it doesn't matter if you're the Godfather, quote unquote, and it's Chicago. So we're in Bizarro world, folks. Really don't know where the hell this country's going. I do know where the markets are going, and they're going down. Apple's going down. Put on a bearish double vertical earlier in the week that's looking great. Put on a bear call spread that's looking great. Look out below, folks. Bernanke doing his best, at the end of Animal House, all is well, remain calm routine. Doesn't matter if this guy keeps on pumping liquidity into the market. His whole quote wealth effect. Well, we're pumping liquidity into the market to make Americans feel richer. Anybody feel richer in the past week and a half since the election? Well, a lot of people don't feel richer because they've been laid off as a result of what's going to happen on January 1st with the fiscal cliff, with Obamacare, and about 6,000 new regulations that are going to take effect. I'm telling you right now, folks, you're not going to feel richer. And, oh, by the way, the president laid on us today that he's asking for double the amount of tax increases, $1.6 trillion, which is double what he said he'd ask for. But who cares, right? Nobody cares about apathy. Who cares? Obviously not enough of us care because the man's still in the Oval Office, but there you go. Picture's worth 1,000 words. I kind of weep for where our country is going, or actually where it is right now and where it's going to go. But I'm not going to weep too high because I'm going to potentially profit off of it. Like I said, I'm going to profit off the stupidity of others, and that's how I'm going to manage the Top Gun Options primary model portfolio. Friday, we have some industrial production numbers, that's like mining and utilities and stuff like that. But other than that, Friday's going to be quiet. But today is going to be an interesting day just because Wednesday was Bizarro Day with everything going on. With the news conference, there was no magnanimous victory in the president's press conference today. It was like the last time he won, the first time he won the election, he told Boehner, "I won, deal with it." And then we proceeded to have 4 years of gridlock. He proceeded to punt the debt ceiling debate in Obamacare to the Congress and said, "You guys figure it out. I'm going to play golf." He's essentially going to do that again, folks. So stand by. At least now we know what's coming. And it's great for me as a trader to know what's coming because I'm going to trade the hell out of this market and potentially profit. So, folks, if you want to get on board Top Gun Options, we had a couple live trading sessions the other day, and we've welcomed aboard 21 new traders. Go to topgunoptions.com/TA-LTB and come take a test flight, folks. Get a couple hours of live trading with me and one of our volatility arbitrage traders throughout the week, in addition to trade alerts, skill-based trade alerts that we blast out as well. 2-week test flight, folks. You don't like it, split. If you do, hang out. And we've got traders that have been at Top Gun Options for going on 3 years now that haven't gone anywhere because they found a home. Because the way I trade, I think strategically from China to the Middle East to the clown car in Europe. I then get down operationally to the issues here in the United States. And then and only then can we trade tactically. Can we select an options tactic to support our strategy? These aren't option strategies, folks. That's exactly the wrong word to use. A iron condor is not an option strategy. It's a tactic. Okay, so I got to run. I'm getting ready for Bizarro Day Part 8, or however long it's been since the election. Welcome to America, spelled with a K. I'll talk to you guys later.